Good morning, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast, my latest one I started last week. This week is week 2, day 1, and I am actually up a quarter of a pound between today and yesterday. Um, as I said yesterday, and as I've said on previous videos, out of a 7-day period, you can expect to gain an eighth, a quarter, a half pound, probably 2 of the 7 days. Um, you might hit a plateau 1 or 2 days of that week, and the rest will be days that you lose weight. I had a viewer ask me physically, mentally, how do I feel? This is week 2, day 1, and I can tell you week 1 is always rough on a water fast, on me in particular. And I've got a little carryover of that into week 2. I feel tired, I feel exhausted, cranky, just, I don't want to say weak. I'm not going to pass out or anything. I feel extremely fatigued, I guess would be a good way to put it. Um, other than that, I'm doing well. I'm disappointed I'm up a quarter pound today, but, it is what it is. I don't expect to lose weight every day of every week. You all know that, and that would be unrealistic for you all to think that you're going to lose weight every day of every week, and the same for me. So that's how I'm doing. I'm just happy to be pretty much done with week 1. As you all know, I hate week 1 of my water fast. Oh me. Um, I got to ask about a long time ago. I told you to go buy a deck of cards, or actually 2 decks, that I'd show you some magic. I have finally, I think, figured out how to hook up multiple cameras to show you different angles. The bad news to that is I had to order a special camera, and it's going to take at least 2 months to get here. And what makes the camera so special is it's an ordinary camera. It's just got a wire, an HDMI wire that comes out of it that plugs into my computer instead of a USB plug, which most cameras have. So I believe that will solve the problem. The good news is the camera's on order. It'll probably get here. This is the end of April, starting of May. So all of May, all of June. I would say I'm expecting the camera to be delivered latter part of June or early July. That's the best I could do, and so bear with me, because I want you to see when I show you and teach you how to do card tricks. I want you to see in different angles so that you know I'm not cheating just because I'm filming this and the position of the camera isn't going to make any difference. And more importantly, I want you to learn how to do it. I want you to learn some magic. I want you to learn how to do a few card tricks. I've often said, get a hobby. Learn to paint, jog, join your church choir, ride a bicycle. As many of you know, I've recently bought a bicycle, and it's kind of funny because I guess to see a 67-year-old man on a bicycle is amusing. One of my neighbors stopped me in the street, and he said, "You've inspired me to go buy a bicycle," because I try to ride once a day. I don't always do that. But now that I've got a bicycle that's fun to use, and I'm trying to get the blood circulating more into my feet and my legs, I figured what better way to do it than with a bicycle. I used to do it when I was young. But find a hobby. That's the point in me telling you about me is find a hobby. Find something that you enjoy doing. Find something that you haven't got a clue how to do, but you'd like to learn how. I also teach people how to invest in the stock market, and if you have an interest in that, I will be glad to send you the link to my channel, and you can watch me invest. I mean, today most people don't believe this, but that's fine. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe. But my minimum daily goal is to make $100 profit in the stock market. Now you may say, well, that's no big deal. What people don't realize is I have a maximum daily goal of $1,000, which I exceeded today. So anytime I make $1,000 or more in the stock market, I immediately halt and stop trading for that day. And you may say, well, you can't do that. You can't make that kind of money. Well, you can. And I'll be glad to show you how if you have an interest. I'm not forcing you to learn magic and using a deck of cards. I'm not forcing you to learn about the stock market. I will share my knowledge with you if you'd like that knowledge. But if you want to go sing in a choir, if you want to go bowling, if you want to do archery, I'm just saying, do something that gets your mind off food. Stop thinking about food. I eat to live. I don't live to eat. Most people, especially when you're water fasting or any kind of fasting, they all they think about is food. What can they eat? How long before the next bite of food? Stop thinking about food that way. Eat to live, don't live to eat. So that's my status update for today. My camera is on order. I'm looking forward to showing you some magic and some up-close card tricks that not only I can show you, but I want to be able to teach you how to do it. It's kind of like this water fasting thing that I'm on right now. I mean, it's great to figure out how to run the software to get a YouTube channel up. And it's rewarding to have you watch me lose weight, but it is just as, if not more rewarding, to hear from you that you've joined me, and over 90 of you have now. I have 8 more to go before I reach my goal of 100 people. But it's more rewarding to hear from you that today is the first day of my water fast. I'm going to join you on a water fast. And all I ask is that you do it for 4 weeks. Now, your first week, 10 days, you're going to feel shitty. You're going to feel weak, fatigued. You're going to have caffeine withdrawal headaches. You're going to think you're dying, blah, the whole gambit. But after that, you'll see this works. It's cheap. It's easy. It's not easy. It's cheap. Water is free, and it works. And it's so rewarding for me to hear from you that you're doing well, that you're losing weight, that you've joined me in down this road. So keep it up. Don't cheat. If you do cheat, don't beat yourself up. Go back to week 1, day 1, Always track your weight. This is the sheet that I use to track my new water fast that I'm on right now. And do it. You know, if you're waiting for a sign, if you're waiting for that person to change your life, go look in the mirror. That person is you. What's holding you back? Let me hear from you. If there's something that you're unsure of, you're questioning, I mean, tell me what's holding you back from doing this water fasting with me. All I need is 8 more, and I've got 100 people doing your own water fast. And screw the Google algorithms, and you know, you're more important as you have 1 million, 5 million people watch you. I don't want that. All I want is 100 people to prove to yourselves that this works. So I always like to end my show with a saying, they told me I couldn't, that's why I did. They told me I couldn't, that's why I did. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow.